Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy DD758 Sakafet. To all my subscribers, I'd like to say thank you, and to all my new subscribers, I'd like to say thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to leave a comment. Today we're going to talk about this train wreck, Jenny and Sumit on Buried All. For the life of me, I'm trying to figure out what made Jenny go on the Buried All because she was in that train wreck from 90 Day Fiancé the other way. She saw all what happened. She saw what went down. So why would you go on a buried all and go through that kind of train wreck again? But let's get to it because look, they asked Simit about Jenny's look, and then they also asked the dad about what does he think about Jenny the first time they saw Jenny, and then the dad said he would prefer his son married someone that's more prettier, someone that's more beautiful. And I'm trying to wonder if maybe Simit probably needs Jenny's glasses or if Simit doesn't have mirrors in his house. Because to me, if you have mirrors in your house, you're going to have a look at yourself. And let's say if somebody passed to the back of you, you can see the person in the mirror to actually see what Jenny looked like. But in poor Simit's excuse, I'm not making this shit up. In Paul Simet's excuse, Simet is saying back then in 2011, he blamed the internet and the lens. And maybe that's why Jenny looked the way she looked. So maybe that's why he didn't see Jenny's face properly. So that was a poor excuse. Like, I mean, can you come up with something better than that? You can probably say you have cataract or something, like something wrong with your eyes. But that's the best thing you could come up with that, well, the lens wasn't working. The internet wasn't good back then, it was dial-up. Come on, Simet, who does that? Like, who does that? So that thing is just a whole train wreck. Then they popped the question to him. They popped the question to him about Jenny's looks. The best thing, Simet, that was the first time in your life you have to tell a lie, Simet. The first time in your life you have to tell a lie. The best thing you could have done was tell a lie. I'm sorry, I would have told a white lie. They asked him about Jenny's looks. He's like, well, he's like, yeah, she looks old. You know what I mean? Sibet, you never heard about Caribbean music, heard about that song called by Shaggy, It Wasn't Me? What she saw me on the counter, it wasn't me. Saw me banging on the sofa, it wasn't me. I even had her in the shower, it wasn't me. Cement, lie. Just tell the truth. You tell the truth. Yeah, you told the truth. I honestly I commend him on that. But Cement, sometimes you have to tell a little white lie because you're already so far gone in that relationship. You actually told the truth for the first time in your life. Let's not talk about how they met. He met Jenny on some site where he acted like he was some kind of professional model, when Colty Speedo. And then you know what she got? She got Peter from Family Guy for Speedo. You know what I'm saying? So why would you think or believe or try to trick someone into catfishing them when a Speedo that looks like Colty Speedo, but then she got Peter Griffin from Family Guy in a Speedo. You know what I said? So he tried to catfish her to get her attention. He actually did get it. He got her attention. They started talking. Let's not forget the cow in the house welcoming. That cow, the cow was stunner. That cow was stunner. But honestly, Jenny was hypnotized and mesmerized by what Simet advertised. You understand what I said? So since she was hypnotized and mesmerized by what Simet advertised, she then actually just started a relationship with him. Jenny, from day one, Simet parents never liked you, right? What make you think at some point in time it probably going to change? At one point in time, his dad even told him, look harder, because his dad wanted him to look harder at Jenny to make sure he probably see Jenny's age. But then for some reason, I guess Simet had cataract. Like I said, I don't know. I think Simet had cataract. What Jenny thought she was getting was a sweet dream, but she just got a beautiful nightmare, in my opinion, because she thought things would have gone well with Summit, and it didn't. Let's not forget about when they invited Jenny to their house. Who invites someone to the house and they start messing with the son, and the son is married? So Jenny has no one to blame. but herself for getting into that situation. How can you go and stay at someone's house? You're probably like, okay, ooh, cougar vibes. She got the cougar vibes going on. She's on the prowl. She's like, oh, there go that little Indian boy. Whoo, about to get me some Indian chocolate. You know what I mean? I try to figure out what the hell is going on. Oh, she want a pretty little Indian boy. You're at the people's house. I mean, you come spend some time there. Why would you go after Simit? And then you'll end up in a point where you're in a relationship. And my God, that thing is just a whole train wreck. You're in a relationship, people crying, you know, things just going wrong. In the interview now, Simit told the truth. And the family was just laughing when Simit told the truth. So she now got up and ran, and she was in tears as usual. Jenny's there was frantic, 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 crying and stuff like that. We already know how it is with Jenny. But I'm just trying to figure out today. My questions are like, do you think Simit was right for telling the truth? Do you think he was right? I think he was right, but then sometimes you have to lie because in the words of this Caribbean artist, Beres Hammond, you're looking for a sweet lie. Sometimes you have to tell a sweet lie, you know, make it look like, okay, yeah, you know what she looks like, but then not make the situation worse, you tell a sweet lie. And do you think also that who's to be blamed? That's what I'm trying to figure out because Simit has a part to play in it, Jenny has a part to play. Jenny is a homemaker, in my opinion. Simit is a catfish, and he told a lot of lies. So who's to be blamed? And also, don't you think my last question would be, don't you think maybe the parents by now should just give it a shot, like just accept her, which they wouldn't. I don't think they'll ever accept her. But let's just see how this goes. I got my boy backstage, the Louisiana palm reader,
What's that?
Mr.
What's
Gio.
my brother? What's up?
What's going on, Gio? What do you think about that situation with Simit and Jenny?
Submit full of himself. He knew that girl was like older, but he was saying that the cameras back then wasn't the camera quality wasn't good back then, but we all know that's a damn lie. Like, come on, man, this dude was on the camera and seeing that woman because you know they probably did video chat before, you know, so I'm pretty sure it's kind of sounding a little bit scripted. It just don't make no sense. Like red flags are being thrown out left and right. I honestly think that probably they was just sending photos. They could have been just sending photos, but when he seen her, he said, "Yeah, I didn't expect you to look as old as you was. Like that was a body blow." You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he should have just rolled with it because that's what he chose to get. I don't know.
Exactly.
See, the thing about it is, I don't know what age they told each other because both of them catfished each other. Like he
Yeah,
was sending pictures not of himself. She was sending pictures, I'm pretty sure, with filters. You know what I'm saying? Like when the clear ones came through, there probably was a filter on that picture. But you got to think about it this way. Jenny can't necessarily be mad and walk off the camera like how she did last night or the night before that. She can't be doing stuff like that because it's like you said, it's her fault too. I totally agree with you. It's her fault too. She chose to stay in that relationship and she took herself all the way over to India. Nobody
but
didn't
you
take
think Gio, did you think Simit did the helicopter?
I don't
Simit,
think
Simit must have been in the helicopter. She saw. She saw.
I don't think Jenny Submit can necessarily probably pull that one off. You know what I'm saying? It takes skill and practice to do that. You know, I'm just saying I'm being real, but uh
But- so what do
when
you, okay? So what do you think? Do you think Simit was right for telling the truth?
with Submit what?
Was he right for telling the truth about Jenny's age, like the way she looked?
I mean, he could have told her that off the camera. He didn't have to tell her that on the camera. It's just more, you know what I'm saying? It just drags it a little bit more into like TLC love that drama, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that was like a drama scene right there. Like it's to keep them relevant, you know what I'm saying? Because they was like dying off slow on during the season anyway, and now that they're back on the little what's that, a tell all or
bear it all. Yeah, well,
the bear it all,
another
bear
episode.
all, yeah,
Yeah,
bear all, whatever. But I just call them the tell-alls, you know, like they get on there
yeah.
and tell everything what they did. But when I seen it, I was just like, damn, like I was shocked when he said it. Like the dad, the one who came out and said, we didn't expect you to be this old. Like, damn. I mean, I've been saying it though. She looked like somebody's grandma, and like,
Uh,
taking care of a student that's an international student. That's what it looked like it was. I think that's what it kind of was like. He was an international student. She was supposed to go over there and teach him ways of like being in America or something like that. Like she's supposed to tutor him on stuff like coming to America or what. I don't know necessarily what she was doing, but she was teaching him different type of things. She wasn't teaching him she wasn't teaching him nothing about America. She was teaching him sex ed. You see what I'm saying? And they whatever she did to him and put it on him, like, at the end of the night, I'm just gonna keep it real. She probably went upstairs and took them teeth out her mouth and then took you know what I'm saying? So when that happened, he probably was like, damn, I'm in love. You know what I'm saying? He fell for it, like he fell for the spell. So there's nothing that nobody necessarily can say now, really, because it's too late. Jenny Sumit is tied into it. There's no turning back. You know what I'm saying? Like you can
yeah.
say she looks older, but we gonna just say that you slept with her though. At the end of the day, you slept with her and you was sleeping with her for this long, so wouldn't probably no problem with you looking at how old she was. You weren't thinking about that when you was touching her body at night. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't thinking about how old she was. He was looking past that. He probably
So
worried about
what you think about? Do you think the parents should just give it a chance and just give it a chance and accept it? Do you think the parents, because I ain't seen it happening no time, no
the
way, no
parents never
how.
gonna do that. The parents,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say never, but I mean, it's more rating. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest with you, it's more rating for the parents not to accept. The parents probably wants to accept it. They just ain't gonna do it on the camera. You know what I'm saying? Just because of their culture in India, because
Mhm.
it's 2021. People are starting to change. Like culture wise and everything. But when you got two people like that, and that the 30-year gap, like damn, like dude, you can find nobody over in your country with somebody that's close to you or
And
some age like he stepped out the boundaries with this one. But at the end of the day, I think that with them doing what they're doing, like to each his own. I mean, if he like old coochie, I mean he like old coochie. Wrong with it, I guess to him, but I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't dare do it. I wouldn't dare do it, but I'm
mm,
pretty sure maybe the family might be mad at the fact that they can't have kids. They want kids. You know what I'm saying? Because that's
yeah,
what
yeah, most likely.
we want a kid. Well, shit, go adopt the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like to be honest with you, just go adopt the kid. That probably would shut your grandparents up. I mean, what's the difference? It's your kid too as well. You got to take care of it. But at the end of the day, I mean, hey, he want that. He want that old woman. So
It
ain't
is
nothing
what
I
it is.
could do. Ain't nothing you could do. Ain't nothing the parents can do. Obviously, he was arguing with his mom and his daddy about that. They started crying. The daddy started crying like my son was.
Yeah, I remember that episode when he started crying, and I
Yeah,
remember when the dad told him to look harder because they're still trying to figure out what really. Something must be wrong with Simet's eyes. Look harder into the situation to see what she really looks like.
just like George just told you down there, the parents would never accept Jenny. Remember, the mother threatened to kill herself if that continued. If that continued, hell yeah, she was like, I would end myself. Like, damn, like. But she obviously still living. You know what I'm saying? Is she obviously still living? Because I think she would have did that to herself. Maybe not. Hopefully she don't. I don't condone anybody doing that to themselves. But
Yeah,
I think she probably would have tried to do it or something, or just do it out there if they would have got married. Because they're not married yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they married
yeah,
yet.
they're not married. They're
I
not.
think once they get married, oh yeah, it's gonna be
But
some.
do you think do you think Jenny's a homewrecker because she said that she stayed at the people's house and look what happened.
N- uh well, I mean, I wouldn't say
Yeah.
homework because homework is like when you bring a girl into your house or
But
your
Simette was married you.
yeah. But see, I wouldn't say homework. I would just say like she came and put some spice in the home. You know what I'm saying? Like here go an older lady that's in her older ages. You know what I'm saying? And she come in there looking at this little young guy, and he fell for it. She snuck upstairs and started, you know what I'm saying, and did some stuff to that boy. And next thing you know, um, they was in love. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, like he could have chose not to do it. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
could have chose not to do it, but he fell for them tricks. You know what I'm saying? Like tricks is for kids, like the cereal box say. He fell for her tricks, and would I say she's a homewrecker? Maybe, but maybe not. You know what I'm saying? I'm like halfway between that because at the end of the day, did she go in their home and destroy like all the stuff? Like, damn right, she
Well,
did.
look,
Like,
GSP has a different opinion to yours, though.
yeah, she said home record for sure.
No.
I say it goes both ways though, because Submit ain't that innocent either. You know what I'm saying? Like he could have if she snuck upstairs and did whatever she did to him, he could have been like, hell no, you know what I'm saying? He probably like older woman, you know what I'm saying? It could have been him went up to her, you know what I'm saying? So he probably went getting it.
But regardless, she shouldn't have done that because, like I said, Simit is married, and
Yeah,
she's
he
not
was
like
married.
it's not like she didn't know. She knew that. So then, I mean, at your age, look for someone that's your age
But
where you can
again, you said he was
retire.
married, right? You said Submit was married. Now that's the great answer to that question. He was married, right? Why would
Mhm.
he want to go outside his relationship and look for somebody else anyway? If a woman come on to you and you married, you don't have to give in. You know, you a man. Don't think with your little head, think with your big head. You know what I'm saying? Like he just didn't like the fact that he was having to live over there around people forcing him to marry certain people. You know what I'm saying? So he chose a different route. He wanted to go and get him a bust down. So he found him a bust down. Like Jenny's a bust down. I'm just gonna call it what it is. Like, and he let her tear the family up. He had a choice to say, look, keep this quiet. This is gonna only happen a few times when you're over here, and just don't tell my parents. I don't love you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be. Man, I'm gonna divorce my wife. Yeah, I've been wanting to divorce her, but that just keep this a secret. To keep this our little special secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I do like older women. Don't tell nobody, but I like you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't love you. He could have said it like that instead of dragging her along. Because right now he's so deep in it. She's deep in it. She didn't spend all her 401k. So she is deep in it. Like,
Gio, he was deep in it, right?
yeah, he was deep in it.
Deep, deep. He was swinging from the rafters like Tarzan. That kind of shit.
It's over with for him. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's nothing he can do. So really, he made himself look like a damn fool on TV when he said that I'd expected you to be older. I mean, younger.
Younger.
What do you expect? A 67-year-old
You ever
woman.
see do you ever see those old time Coca-Cola bottles how the bottom of it was thick? I think you need to get glasses that thick so you can literally have probably seen
Nah, he
maybe
don't need
you don't need that. You don't think so?
He can see just fine. Ain't nothing wrong with his seeing. He can see just fine. He talking about the camera lens was messed up. He tried to make it, and you know his brother was like, man, this dude here, man, I got a dumb brother. Like this dude is special. Like the camera, ain't nobody agreed to that. Like even Jenny didn't agree to it. She just walked off. She was like, you got to remember the cameras was not the picture was not that good. But them pictures was good in 2010. You hear me? Like 2000.
Exactly. Yeah,
Camera phones had good pictures. They just came out with that in like 2000. What? Like it started to trend. I'm pretty sure it came out in like 2000, but it started to really trend like in
in 2011
2005.
was a good year. So he has no excuse saying it was kind of blurry or it was kind
Man,
of
even
blurry. Like,
even the old sidekick phones had good cameras. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
old sidekick phone, you flip. That mother had a good camera. So at the end of the day, hell no. Nah, submit just got an excuse when it's coming time to be around that woman. He find it just an excuse like, oh, you too old. Man, what? Like you chose it, you hit this old coach. You know what I'm saying? So with you hitting it, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself because you put yourself. Yeah, they both catfish
All
you.
right.
They,
Well, I got Andrea and I got Nana. What you guys got to say? What's up?
Hey,
Hi
Hey,
guys,
hey,
how
what's
are
up?
you?
hi.
I'm good. I'm good. What you got to say about that, Andrea?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm very opinionated in the topic of Jenny and Sumit. And also, it talks about the double standard
Hmm.
between men and women having relationships with younger partners. So when men have a younger bride, nobody bats an eye, nobody cares. But when women have a younger partner, like, oh, she's a cougar. I don't even know if there's a word like similar to cougar to refer to men. You know what I mean?
Sugar daddies.
Yeah,
She doesn't have money
Yeah.
though.
exactly.
Well, yeah,
If they
but
have money, sugar daddy. But if it's a regular man, what do you
Hmm.
call that man?
mm,
So
There's no
I
word.
personally don't care about the age. Like
age
as
gap.
long as they are both like adults, like legally adults, and make the decision on their own, I'm
Hmm.
cool with that. The thing that I hate about the Jenny and Sumit situation, it's the foolishness and just plain disrespect that they both had for Sumit's family, for the wife, for everything. And Jenny even called them like these people won't get, like they're not these people, Jenny, they're his parents and they deserved respect. You
Yeah.
are a mother yourself. Would you like to have what's his her daughter's wife's name? I forgot it. Would you like her to call you that woman? Like these people? No, of course not. You would like to be respected. And
Yeah.
that woman, Jenny, she didn't respect his parents. He got into their house as a friend who, by the way, who stays for 6 weeks in a house of people that you don't even know. Like what the hell? And the parents that were kind to her, they treat her like a guest, and she betrayed that um,
Trust. The trust.
the
Trust.
hospitality and their trust
Trust. Yeah.
by banking their son.
Yeah.
And okay, yeah, whatever. And the parents figure out something's fishy, and they marry Sumit. If you're a woman with a little bit of dignity, you stay out of it. You don't get in the middle of a marriage. But she didn't,
Yeah.
because for her, Sumit is, I don't know, the last Coca-Cola in the desert. She can't get anything, so that's why she's so stuck with Sumit, and that's why she kept talking to him and kept trying to like to get him, and he is no better. He's a poor excuse of a man, in my opinion. Like he doesn't work. He expects Jenny to be the one paying for everything, which, I mean, Jenny is an old lady. How much time does he think that's going to last?
Yeah. So yeah.
Honestly.
Hmm.
And even if he wants to get to the States, Jenny has nothing. She was living in her daughter's couch. From my understanding, in order to get the K1 visa, you need to get a house
A
or at
sponsor.
least someone to vouch for the person that you're going to bring over. Her
Yeah.
daughter isn't going to vouch for Sumit. We know that. So what is she expecting out of all of this? Sumit is never going to get married to her.
What you
True.
gotta say, Nada?
I agree with Andrea 100%. I also don't care that she's older. But to be honest, I don't blame Sumit for saying what he said. I mean, she is old, you know. He could have found a more diplomatic way of excuse me, of saying it. But the truth is she's older. But I think, you know, the saying like attracts like. I think that's
Yeah.
that's Sumit and Jenny, because they're both bombs. They're both bombs.
Okay.
He doesn't work. He's fully reliant on his parents. Um, and she's the same way. At her age, surely you shouldn't be living on somebody's couch. I mean, some people yes fall on hard times, but she just strikes me as the kind of person that's, you know, kind of laissez-faire and is okay with being taken care of. And she's probably reliant on her daughter and the daughter's wife's you know, pocket money, and probably also thought that Sumit's parents should take care of them, you know. I think that they're both they suit each other 100%, but I don't see where that relationship is going. And I agree with Andrea. She's very disrespectful, very disrespectful. I mean, if people have taken you into their home,
House. Yeah.
first of all, you go and hook up with their son in their house, really, and then you want to lie to us that you didn't know that he was married, with that whole show that she put on where she was wailing and crying, whatever, with no tears. It's BS. It's BS. But they deserve each other. They
But
deserve each
look. Okay. So one question: don't you think that maybe the parents should come around by now? Like just give it a chance, because I know they wouldn't. But then don't you think the parents should at least try and work with it? Because if that's what he wants, what more can they do? Just give them the chance.
Not the way she's acting. Not the way she's acting. Humble yourself. First of all, you have no money. You don't fit into the mold of their culture, you know. At some point you have to just humble yourself and act in a way that's respectful enough for them to respect you. But you don't go into somebody else's culture just feeling entitled, like you need to be accepted because you're who you are. No, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Okay, so what about was Simon right for telling the truth?
It wasn't wrong.
Facts are facts.
Look, so you all never heard of that song, It Wasn't Me?
Most we have.
Simon need to learn. Look, Simon need to learn sometimes you have to tell a little white lie. Because I can tell you, what Shaggy said, when she saw me on the counter, it
It
wasn't
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 me.
me.
You understand what I'm saying? So why the hell you going to say Jenny looks like she's aging, or Jenny was, or then you blame it on the internet, then you blame it on the camera lens. 2011, what was wrong with the internet? Somebody please tell me. Was the internet working okay, Andrea?
No.
It wasn't working okay. Well, my internet was working okay, even if it was dial up. I think it was dial up back then, or but I don't know. I really trying to figure that out because then that don't make no sense to me that you blame it on the pictures she had. He also blame. He also have both of them have to be blamed because he like catfished her the way that picture
Mm-hmm.
came. Like I said, he was looking like probably she probably thought she'd probably get Arnold Schwarzenegger in a Coty Speedo, but she got Family Guy. You understand what I'm saying? Peter the Family Guy in the Speedo. So I don't know. She really thought maybe, like I said, she must be thought like she was hypnotized and she was mesmerized by what Summit advertised. You know what I'm saying? So
But you know what, Didi. Either way, whether Sumit was in the pictures that he had when he was catfishing or as himself, he was still a catch for her. But for him, I think he was just escaping responsibility. Um,
mm,
I think that the kind of woman that he was arranged with is, first of all, she's a young, very beautiful woman. Maybe had expectations of him, and he just didn't want to meet those expectations. He just doesn't think
mm.
that he can meet those standards, and so for him, Jenny was just the easier option.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree
Very
with that
little
one.
effort.
I guess everybody on this panel heard of Craigslist before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can find
No.
anything on Craig. You got well, okay, well, Andrea, let me tell you about Craigslist. You can find anything on Craigslist. You know what Jenny need to find? A way to find yourself back to the US. I'm telling you, go on Craigslist and try and find out how to get back to the US because I don't know what's wrong with her. For me, if I'm in that kind of situation, I'll try and get myself back to America, spend some time with my daughters, spend some time with my grandkids. You understand? But she just stuck in India. What you doing there? Then you have to be frantically crying over and over. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah. Think about it, Didi. Submit then got it. You know what I'm saying? He done got some of that old lady, and she done put that thing on him. You know what I'm saying? So now he's stuck. He ain't going nowhere. Like it's him. He can easily tell her to leave. He don't need a plan. He can just tell, look, I'm done with you. I just wanted to use you for what you got. I wanted to run your 401k up. At this time, he could be honest. Like I just wanted to get some money out of you because you was an older lady. But I think honestly, I know I'm jumping the gun, but I think honestly that he was thinking since, oh, I got an older woman, she could take care of me because he don't have no job at all. That man don't want to work at all. He sit up there. I don't know what he smell like. Camel does, but he sit up there all day. Don't want to work. So he probably was like, ain't no young girl gonna take care of him. Ain't no young girl finna go up in there and
Mhm.
take care of that man, and he don't even keep himself kept. But you know what I'm saying? I think that he wanted that old lady just to use her for her benefits. You know what I'm saying? That SSI money finna kick in. He said, okay, how much you get month SSI? She probably was like, I'm getting about 600. And then they come out boosting it up to 12. But if I move to India, I might not get all that. I might get 800. So he settled for less. You know what I'm saying? He just settled. He was like, you know what?
Mhm.
800 is good over here in India. You know, that's a lot of money. But he
It's
using
true.
that
Yeah,
woman.
but okay, so you don't think Jenny using him?
Jenny Edge, of course. I mean, come on, she's a big guy with a chipped tooth. You know what I'm saying? She don't even,
Gio, what did you say earlier?
yeah, of course. He's shooting. He's using her up. You know what I'm saying? She got the chipped tooth. You know, he got a whole chipped tooth. Like, come on, man. She ain't even looking at his chipped tooth for nothing. Like, that don't bother her. She wanted the guy that was 30. What is he, 33, 34? Like, and she's like 63, I think. Like, damn, like, that is a big. I was just looking at something the other day on my Instagram. I posted a video, right, of them. Like, I was looking at an old video I posted. Remember when they was on the thing? And his friend was like, I'm going through a divorce. It took 3 years. And she was like, huh? Like, she just looked like an old lady, bro. Like, you shouldn't even be bro, you 37 years old. Why is you sticking this lady like that? You know what I'm saying? Why is you poking her up like that? Like,
Gio, the parents said she's 100 years. Like, she's old. Like, you never see when you take dust on you.
oh. See?
But the truth is he can't, as much as you're saying, Didi, that he could go on Craigslist and go back home or whatever, or she should go back home. Even if she looked for somebody on Craigslist in the States, she wouldn't find someone like him. You can't. There are a lot of things you can find on Craigslist.
Hold on. What would she find on Craigslist? I want to know, since you said that.
She'll find a criminal.
Love after lockup.
The Craigslist assassin.
But Andrea, you also have something like Craigslist in Mexico, whereby you can go online. They say you want the plumber, you can get a plumber.
Yeah.
What you call it in Mexico?
It's there are different ones, but the most common is
give me the name
like
of them.
Clasificados Contacto. That's
all right. Well, she needs to go on that. She needs to go on that site and find. She needs to go on that site in Spanish and find her way back to America.
Too over there in Mexico. I ain't gonna lie to you, but them Spanish people gonna suck her dry in Mexico. She go over there and get one of them dudes. He gonna say yes, baby. He ain't even gonna speak English to her the whole entire time. He just gonna say yes. If she gonna say you need something to eat, see. He gonna take that card. Where you going? See, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be up out that door and swiping that. He gonna be getting faded off her money. You hear me? He finna go kick it. He finna throw a party on her debit card. You hear me? She gonna come back. That mother gonna say decline within a week. I kid, man. Boy, over there in Mexico, they gonna suck that woman dry. I'm telling you, she get it. I can see she gonna get a yard worker from Mexico. You know the ones that come and clean your yard. They'll do it all day. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna clean. Sad part about it is they ain't even gonna clean her yard. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna come in the house, take her money, and bounce. You hear me? Like, you think Sumit doing her bad? Don't send her to Mexico because it's over. She gonna come back with nothing. I'm talking about Natty. She gonna have sandals by the time she leave out of Mexico. They gonna be they gonna toss her ass around different. Oh, this is my cousin. She gonna end up falling in love with the other cousin. Then he gonna use it. He gonna say they're gonna be talking in Spanish to each other like, yeah, she.
For some reason, it's not like you're talking about Ryan and Stephanie.
Huh?
For some reason, it's not like you're talking about Ryan and Stephanie. But anyway.
Yeah, that's what Ryan doing too over there. I ain't know they get down like that over there in where's that Belize? I ain't know they do that to women over there in Belize, but damn, like he's sucking her dry like.
Yeah, GSP wrong for that.
It's the same
thing. But since Jenny likes being on TV so much, maybe she should go on Craigslist and look for somebody, because then she'll end up on the ID channel for sure. So, it will be a recurring show. So look, maybe that's where she
I would be surprised if I see Jenny and Love After Lockup next.
Maybe a spin-off called 90-Year-Old Fiance. That will be Jenny if they keep on dragging that engagement.
I think they'll just suck Jenny dry in any country. I ain't gonna lie, she just an easy target. You know what I'm saying? Like, any man get with her, if they younger, they trying to get her money. They don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about none of that. You get, even in America, you got the roof worker. You know what I'm saying? You got the black guy that's the roof worker. He gonna suck her dry. He gonna go over there. Yeah, baby, I love you. Okay. All he gonna say is okay, yep, I got you. Okay. He gonna take that car. She gonna be probably bankrupt by the end of the night. You know, like boy gonna go over there and eBay, Amazon, Craigslist, PlayStation 5. He gonna find him a PlayStation 5. Boy gonna spend that 1,200. You hear me? System on the 700. He gonna spend that 1,200 of her money. She gonna be just suck driving anybody. I'm pretty sure Sumit just took his sweet little time sucking her drop. Like she couldn't do nothing over here in these other countries. They'll suck the shit out of her, like suck her dry.
And that's why he hasn't married her. That's why he hasn't married her, because I think when the mom said what she said, which wasn't a real threat. I mean, in certain cultures, that's what you say when you're trying to coerce your children into lining up with your values or whatever. It's not serious. But he saw it as an opportunity. He's like, okay. Now I can tell her that I can't marry her. But he didn't. I don't think he intended on marrying her in the first place. He'll just use her. Once she's dried and dusted, then he can get rid of her.
For some reason, I just felt Sumit when then his plan was to smash and dash. But I mean, when you take out those teeth and you do your magic, I mean, I'm just saying.
He been sitting up for too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, pass her on. You know what I'm saying? Just pass her on.
But I just told you why he stayed it. I just told you why he stayed.
When he ain't done sucking her dry, obviously she holding on to something. Like she holding on to some type of fortune, and he ain't getting it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna get it. It's the way he come about it. He like too soft. You know what I'm saying? Like she go to anybody else, they sucking her dry. Any other man will see that she's an easy prey and gonna be like, they gonna use that because she won't. Who's this calling me? But she won't. A guy, hold on real quick.
Was that Jenny, Gio?
Nah, you ain't gonna call me. Oh, that ain't nobody. That's the Marriott Hotel. That
ain't no shame in it.
Pass her on. She gotta go. I'm telling you know what's gonna happen, man. She tried that in America. Any race, any culture do her the same. They'll do her worse. Yeah, that's why she already knows what time it is over here trying to get a 30-year-old man. Some of us ain't got good credit. We'll run her credit. That's joint credit. You know what I'm saying? Run her credit all the way up and then make sure our credit good and we gone. Yeah, man. And we gonna get some money on top of it. I'm telling you, bro, it's a man out there that would do it. I ain't saying I would do it personally. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't even sleep with the woman. She's too old for me. Like, no. But she come over here in America and try to date a man. They gonna dry her out fast.
Okay, Gio, let me ask you a question, Gio. Would you date Jenny?
Who, me?
Yeah. Hey, who, me? Yeah, you. Who else?
If her credit score was right.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even do that. My mama wouldn't even let me bring that type of woman around her. What? Son, you need to. I'll be like, all right, my mama call you back in the next week. We're gonna be going up. You know what I'm saying? I use her. If she came to me, I'm what? Like, don't come by me because I ain't gonna lie to you. If I see this is all you want, you're gonna get this rarely. I'm probably gonna give it to you probably like once a year. And then I'm just gonna get my money because this is all with this. This is a fairly exchange. You know what I'm saying? You pay me for my 1 year service to give me some credit, give me some money. Pay me my money. You know what I mean?
Okay, Gio. Now let me ask the two ladies on the panel. Would you date Sumit?
Oh hell no. For what?
I'd rather date Jenny, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I drew you wrong for that. I just said she'd rather date Jenny. Well, don't be fooled by the age that she got. She's still Jenny from the block. You know what I mean? Well, honestly, Andrea, you start to sound like Sumit if you're honesty. That was, at least you told the truth. Even if it hurt.
Yeah. I'd rather go to the other team than dating Sumit.
No.
I thought it was really funny that someone said that Jenny was making him older. He does look older.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I saw him, they said when they said Sumit was in his 30s, I was like, damn, I must be 15 or 16 because I'm in my 30s as well, and oh.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, I'm gonna get up out of here though, Didi, man. I'm gonna see y'all. All right.
Peace and love.
All
right. Yeah. Take care.
Peace and love.
All right, Gio. So that thing was just, I just have to just touch base on this with everybody. Like it was something for us to talk about. And what I will start doing now, any hot button couple that come on the 90-day buried all, I'll probably just shoot and we probably just discuss it. But I'd like to thank everybody for coming, everybody for showing up. Like I said, to all my subscribers, thank you for subscribing. To all my new subscribers, I'd like to say thank you. And don't forget to hit the like button, also leave a comment. Nana and Andrea, I'll have to set you up on a date with Sumit. Let's see how that goes.
Jenny.
Thank you, everyone. Like on three, let's get out of here. It was just a quick thing. You guys ready?
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.